Have you ever thought about the impact silence can have on your life? Today, we will explore how the power of silence can solve 90% of your problems and radically transform your existence. Watch the entire video to discover with us this power derived from Buddhist wisdom, and stay until the end because we will reveal the secret exercise that you can apply right away. Subscribe to the channel, The Smiling Buddha, to receive other precious teachings on Buddhist philosophy and personal growth. The power of words is amazing. Have you ever had a conversation that left a lasting impression, either positive or negative? In a world where chaos is the order of the day, finding serenity seems like an impossible challenge. But what if I told you that silence can be the key to inner transformation? Gautama Buddha often explained to his disciples the enormous potential of words. He compared them to a sharp blade, capable of hurting emotionally, even if not physically. Words can become a source of strength or weakness, depending on how and when they are used. The wisdom of the Buddha teaches us that speaking kindly and appropriately brings benefits, while the incorrect use of words can complicate our lives. The following story illustrates the transformative power of silence. In a quiet corner of India, there lived a well-known Buddhist monk, famous for his meditation practice and the wisdom he dispensed. One day, a king, tormented by various problems, came to the monk seeking peace. "Wise monk," said the king, "despite the riches and luxuries I enjoy, I suffer from constant frustration and restlessness. My mind is always agitated and I find no peace. Please help me find serenity." The monk calmly replied, "The answer to your anxiety lies within you, but you have yet to discover it. I propose an experiment that will grant you lasting peace. Are you willing to follow it?" The king, eager to find a solution, replied, "I am willing to do anything to find inner peace. Guide me." The monk explained his plan. "For the next 15 days, you will live in my monastery and lead a simple life. During this time, you must remain silent and speak as little as possible." Although initially skeptical, the king agreed. In the first few days, his mind was crowded with thoughts and questions, but he resisted the urge to speak. After a few days, he began to experience a surprising inner peace, appreciating the sounds and sights of nature for the first time. After 10 days, the mental chaos began to dissipate. On the 12th day, the king was able to enter into deep meditation, and his worries seemed to vanish. Inner tranquility came over him, and the last days of the retreat were characterized by profound serenity. At the end of the fortnight, the king approached the monk with a serene expression and said, "Wise monk, I have discovered the cause of my restlessness. Please share your new wisdom," the monk replied. The king explained, "I talk too much, wasting energy in useless and often negative conversations. This incessant chatter distracted me and made my mind unstable, decreasing my efficiency and causing failures that increased my frustration. These 15 days of silence have changed everything. Now I feel truly alive, and I have understood that meditation must be natural, not forced." The monk nodded and replied, "Many people struggle with excessive talkativeness. Silence is the first step toward self-understanding. Without silence, it is impossible to deeply understand oneself. Learning to speak only when necessary can solve many problems." Have you ever experienced the power of silence? Write it in the comments below the video. Buddha believed that a large part of our talking, about 90%, is harmful. Reducing excessive talking could solve many problems in life. When inner silence is cultivated, conflicts decrease, restlessness is eased, and arguments are reduced. The king learned the lesson and realized that understanding the value of silence allows one to find peace even in the crowd. Solitude becomes an opportunity to reconnect with one's inner self, leading to a renewed sense of vitality. The monk explained that in a state of inner silence, words do not disturb the mind but harmonize with serenity. Those who maintain this quiet unlock an inner strength, freeing themselves from the pressures of society. A special light illuminates their faces, and their eyes shine with wisdom. They embark on a journey into an ocean of infinite peace. The monk concluded his teachings by emphasizing that too much talking never brings peace to the mind. It prevents control of thoughts and hinders concentration. Those who talk incessantly struggle to focus on their goals and often lose the true essence of life, needlessly complicating the achievement of their desires. Excessive talking can be compared to a turbulent river whose waters drown out the most delicate melodies of life. In this incessant flow of words, one can get lost, moving away from one's inner sanctuary. Those who talk too much can attract ridicule and contempt. Excessive chatterboxes often become the object of ridicule. On the contrary, those who express themselves with moderation earn respect and trust. Think for a moment about your daily life and the people you meet and interact with. Try to establish in percentage how many people talk too much and how many instead talk just right, exploiting the power of silence. Write your result in the comments below the video, and let's compare the results. The outcome will be really interesting. The monk then recounted the qualities of great individuals from various cultures and eras. These exceptional people used words with precision, each sentence charged with meaning and purpose. Their thoughtful communication contributed to their successes and left an indelible mark on the world. To illustrate his point, the monk told the story of a student who asked Buddha about his silence. Buddha replied, "I remain silent to explore myself. Silence is the first step towards self-understanding. Without silence, self-understanding is impossible." The monk explained that people with a disturbed mind often struggle to achieve success. Lack of genuine interest in their activities hinders their ability to excel. True intelligence lies in knowing what to say, but also in understanding when, where, and how to say it. Now we come to the practical exercise to be done to express the full potential of this Buddhist wisdom. But first, give this video a nice like, subscribe to our channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss our next contents dedicated to Buddhist philosophy and personal growth. The final secret exercise I reveal to you today is to dedicate at least 20 minutes a day to solitude. Make a daily commitment at the time you want, and in these minutes of silence, think intensely about a positive change you want for yourself. In these moments of silence, you will discover a powerful, transformative power. This daily communion with yourself, immersed in silence, has the potential to transform your life in ways you cannot imagine.